unsealed case file, the shadow government. The U.S. government has no evidence that any life exists outside our planet, or that an extraterrestrial presence has contacted or engaged any member of the human race. In addition, there is no credible information to suggest that any evidence is being hidden from the public's eye.
We would embargo the truth about the existence of aliens, our knowledge of them, our working with them, our reverse engineering alien technology. None of that we would talk about, deny.
According to the Blue Planet Project, the U.S. government set out on a journey to create the biggest cover-up in history while attempting to discover what could be gained from the technology and weaponry of these strange new beings. But it was a job they couldn't do alone.
Because everything is about time, how we use it, how we market. And today is an important day because today is the day that we name the managers. We go to the floor to pass the resolution to transmit the articles of impeachment to the Senate, and later in the day, when we have our engrossment, that we march those articles of impeachment to the United States Senate.
You know, Bilderberg builds future leaders. That, for instance, Margaret Thatcher's career launched after she attended the Bilderberg meeting, and so was Bill Clinton. He became president after attending the Bilderberg meeting as governor of Arkansas. Are these theories, you know, is this true that they build future leaders, or is this just, you know, coincidence, you think?
Well, there certainly is a pattern, and you know, some people would say they're good at talent spotting. Others would say that when a young or up-and-coming politician is brought into the fold of Bilderberg, then they're kind of joining a general consensus of power, and it doesn't exactly do their career any harm. There's perhaps the most interesting thing, example of this, though, is, I mean, you mentioned that the full list is published. Well, I mean, it's definitely not published. And I know this from long experience of finding out names that haven't been published on the list and seeing, in fact, photographing people that I can see going in and who aren't on the list. But probably the most extraordinary version is in 2008, where Senator Obama and Hillary Clinton both attended secretly. And this was confirmed, actually, by later on in a French interview with the French Prime Minister, who confirmed that they were there. Now, this hasn't been publicized at all. What you can watch on YouTube is the entire press corps who was following Barack Obama around, suddenly realizing their presidential candidate had disappeared. And it's an extraordinary piece of footage. And I recommend you watching it. But what I would say is that absolutely there's a pattern, but you don't. Again, with a lot of these things, you don't have to immediately reach for the words conspiracy theory to describe them. So when you're describing, say, the global ambitions of the people at Bilderberg, you don't have to immediately shout conspiracy theory. You can just simply describe them as extremely powerful fans of globalization. They have absolutely got a global ambition, of course. Companies like HSBC and Royal Dutch Shell and BP, these are global companies who are big fans of, for example, TTIP. These are globalists. So yes, they absolutely do have a global ambition, and they have global reach and global power. And saying all of those things isn't to say it's a conspiracy theory. It's simply to describe a powerful set of business interests.